But if you follow this advice and look out for telltale signs, then you should become a better baker almost instantly. The advice, from the Cookery Team at Good Housekeeping Institute, reveals that most baking issues come from not following the recipe to the letter. From substituting ingredients to putting the oven at the wrong temperature, these little mistakes can lead to a kitchen catastrophe. But there are other issues that may not be spelled out in the cookbook you are using that are just as important to avoid. Mixing ingredients straight from the fridge, not preparing the cake tin properly, and using out-of-date freezing agents could also spell trouble for your delicious bake. There are ways of speeding up the process, though. Microwave butter for 12 seconds, ensuring you watch it like a hawk so that it doesn't completely melt, in order to soften it. For eggs, Good Housekeeping recommends putting uncracked eggs in a bowl of warm water for a few minutes. When a recipe specifies that you need a certain size tin, there's a reason for that, so think twice before using whatever you have to hand. If the tin is too small, your bake may burn at the top or overflow, and too big, and it may not rise properly. Another issue many people find is if they haven't prepared their cake tins properly. Measure accurately and follow the recipe to the letter. You may not think that accidentally adding too much sugar or flour will make much of a difference to your bakes, but in fact, it can hinder the quality of your delicious treat. Use digital scales for accuracy and use calibrated measuring spoons rather than the teaspoons and tablespoons in your cutlery drawer. Another mistake people make is not following a recipe to the letter.But. If your recipe says you should mix together for 5 minutes, there will most likely be a scientific reason for doing that. Mixing for less or more time could ruin your bake. 6. Taking too long to put a cake in the oven. If you find that your cakes don't rise properly or have holes in the top, then you may not be putting your bakes into the oven quickly enough. When you beat together ingredients, you are whisking air into the mixture which will deflate with time. If your cake is starting to brown on top, but is still raw in the middle, try covering the top of the tin with foil for the rest of the cooking time, Good Housekeeping advises.